Isolation Nation. Hello, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club, the only show that lets the audience be part of the comedy. Today is topics and memes, so throw in topics, throw in those memes. We got two great comics we'll get to later. I'm going to be a little obnoxious for a little bit because the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Who motherfucking day? Let's go. Queen Rachel, are you here? What are you doing? Are you ready?
You get a Super Bowl. I get a Super Bowl. Disney by Nature gets a Super Bowl. Ralph gets one. Kelly Collette.
No, Kelly Colette's a Ravens fan. She hates the Bengals, actually. The Bengals being Super Bowl.
She celebrated the shit out of that win, though, didn't she?
Did she?
Kelly Collette? Yeah, she did.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw it 2 weeks ago. She said, apparently the Bengals won again, so I have to stay inside because all these people are being annoying. No, she
celebrated the shit and then posted. I think she even put something like, I'm sorry, or I'm going to have to apologize to Bowers.
Really? Oh, I'll have to check that out. I'm excited that she had a good time then. Yeah, it was super fun. I do want to shout out one thing. Since you weren't here, we didn't have the best we didn't have the topics, or I don't know, comment. There was a great comment last week on Friday that I wanted to point out, and it was technics. We were talking about nasal lingus, people licking people's nose, whatever, and then it was crazy. Rach, you don't want to know, but he called someone Nostradamus, and I've been laughing about it for 4 days. So anyway, I want to shout out Texas for Nostradamus, and whatever you win when you say things, he wins that. So we'll figure out next week or whatever. But
that's very.
It's been making me laugh for a couple days. Nostradamus is very funny, and the Bengals are in the Super Bowl, so we're very excited. And it's in Los Angeles, where we live. Rachel, what is the crazy
against
of that?
The Rams?
It's bananas. It's really...
and Adler did ask this, or no, Angles did. We can talk about sports now on the show, just a little bit. Get me through Super Bowl, and then after that, we're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I don't need it. And by the way, what's fun about being the fan of a team that's terrible for 31 years is that I got more texts on Sunday congratulating me than I did on either one of my weddings.
I didn't know about that, but. No, I got so many. And then I did post a video on our Patreon of me running in the streets with the Tams jacket. So
well, you did a backspin in the middle of the street.
I was trying to break dance, and I ended up my elbows still hurt.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't. Okay, you need a thing of cardboard or I don't know, a ballroom floor. You tried to break dance in the middle of a road with no slick stuff.
Crosswalk.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
It's
fun to so join the Patreon. You can check that out. Taylor's here today. Taylor, how you doing?
We don't have Jody. She's in Ireland today, but we've got Taylor on camera.
Taylor's in Ireland. Yeah, I'm happy the Bengals won. I will have to admit, I really want Stafford to get a ring. So, but
yeah, I wouldn't mind Stafford.
I don't care who wins for once. And it's like, yes, there's no one evil.
That's true, and I will say I will, if we lose to the Rams, it's not like I hate them. You know what I mean? Like there's teams I wouldn't like to lose to, and the Rams are not one of them. I like Stafford. You're right; it's a nice story. You know, I really think it'd be great if Beckham left the Browns and then won a Super Bowl, and then it was Baker Mayfield's fault. That would make me laugh. But anyway, no one cares about that kind of shit. We have two great comics today, as always. They're two. Oh, actually, we went to the overnight game before we get to comics. Or we do
overnight game.
So we had an overnight game. It was super fun. You're going to teach a parrot to say one saying. If you're going to have a parrot and just teach it one thing, what would you teach it? And Cass had text Steve to 484848. I thought it was very funny. But Shannon Burke had my favorite, which was quick, flush the stash. That'd be funny if that's every time. You walk in the room, the parrot said, quick, flush the stash. That would make them think you were heroin addicts. I thought that would be very funny. What was the Night King there?
Night King game was finance a song, right? I liked Berman's Income Together. Oh, my screen just died. Income Together right now.
That's good.
Over me. I also liked Cynthia Cresswell's Silent Liquidity.
Oh.
Clever. But I'm actually going to give it to Jack Dostal. He says, the boy band classic, I want it on layaway. So congratulations, Jack. You're the Night King.
Nice work.
And then today we had a suggestion from a Patreon member, and I loved it. And so we're going to try this today. We're going to do a raffle. So if you tipped the show in any way, a general, a game entry, whatever you want, $5 or more, I'm putting your name into the raffle. You're going to see me spin the wheel of names, and you're going to get any of these people. One of these people will be chosen. The OG sticker that we had from the first year, and it has Hayden's old logo on it too, but we're all going to sign it. So Steve comes to LA in 2 weeks, so you're going to have all four of us sign it. Sorry, Taylor, it's not going to be in LA, so he can't sign it.
Well, I'll get Jody on there too. We'll probably get Jody on there too.
Yeah, I can try and get Jody too. So
But
Everybody has a chance to win.
So everybody gets a chance to win, but one winner. We're gonna spin the wheel, so it's not about the most you tip, but just get in there. You're in the raffle. I like that. That sounds good. Sounds good.
Later.
All right. Well, on that note, we got two great comics as always. Both returning champions, both favorites of the show. Fizaa Dosani's here. Fizaa, how are you doing?
Woo!
Hey, there we go.
There she is. Oh, look.
Couldn't be better.
Hey, my favorite place, Taco Bell. How's that
The
doing?
fourth meal.
Dude, the grilled cheese burrito is back, and that's when I know. You know, they Taco Bell has that thing. I used to call Taco Bell Groundhog Day because every time they put Fritos in their burritos, I knew I was gonna be fat for 6 more weeks.
Have you tried the Doritos? What's it called? The
Locos
Doritos
Tacos.
Show? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Intense.
Yeah. Have you tried one of those in a double-decker taco? Listen, there's a lot of ways you can do a lot of things at the Taco Bell. Yeah, so big fan of Taco Bell. Is there a reason you have that as your background, or are you just trying to get sponsorships?
You know, it just makes me feel happy, and I thought maybe I would share that with everyone.
Nice. Well, Taco Bell makes you happy. Speaking of sponsorships, we don't have sponsorships, guys. We don't sell you stamps. We don't make you buy any sort of postage or anything. So what we need you to do is, support the show. At the top right-hand corner, you can Venmo, you can PayPal at SDSCshow.com, or you can also throw those super chats in on the YouTube. And you know what? Speaking of that, we also have Adam Mamawala's here. Danny, Alabama. How you doing, Adam?
Oh, hey. How's it going? Hey, Fizaa. How you doing?
Hey, Adam. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. If it's all right with you, Bowers, just for today, in honor of the Bengals making it to the Super Bowl, I would like to go by Danny Cincinnati for the day.
Danny Cincinnati! Oh my God!
I love everything about
Bengals
it.
jersey that says that has Danny Cincinnati on the back and send it to you.
Listen, I very much relate to all of this. As you know, I'm a Chicago sports guy, and I've only been married once, so I got to catch up to you on failed marriages. But I quite literally got far more texts when the Cubs won the World Series than I did when I got married. I don't think the Bears will ever win the Super Bowl. I'm fairly sure they won't, but I try to maintain hope.
The Bears might win the Super Bowl. They've won one once. You know, the Bengals never won.
Not in my lifetime.
Oh, really? You're older than me?
No, it's just everything you think that's happened recently, add 20 years.
Oh, no, I get that for sure. Like, yeah, there's a lot of times where you think, what's 2002? You're like, no, that was 20 years ago. You were an old
I can't even.
You know?
Well, that's why, like, people give me shit when I complain about how bad the Bulls have been until recently, and they're like, but they won so many. It's like, yeah, 25 years ago. I mean, they won a lot in the 90s, but it's been 25 years. Like, give me a break now. I'm allowed to complain a little bit. Also, I've never seen Taylor ever, and this is very jarring. Hey, how are you doing? I've heard your voice for the past 2 years.
Oh, no!
Hey!
Please.
Jarring in a good way. You know, people say something was very jarring and they meant it positively.
No, positive.
Never.
No,
that's never been said ever that way.
I just didn't know. I didn't know what your face and head looked like. You're a real person. You know. I think you look fantastic. I'm overcompensating now. I'm just
apparently, he only puts on a shirt when it's on camera. I don't know what that's about. But,
yeah, a nice shirt.
We're you've heard of the Proud Boys. We're the Plaid Boys. So
I love it.
And then also it is Wednesday, so send in those memes to sdscshow@gmail.com. If you're in a front row, you get a meme or two for free. You also get topics for free. So we do have topics rolled over from last Wednesday, so I still have those.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Very cool. Well, speaking of the front row, let's just turn those cameras on real quick so we can see you folks. We'll get to you in just a second and introduce you. We introduce you between the comics now. We know that. But we'll just throw those cameras on. We'll just see if there's anybody in here. Looks fun. Let's jump in here. Wendy's in her car.
And we already have some raffle numbers coming in. Patrick Yoakley. We've got Kim Stewart. I need in for the raffle. Go Bengals.
Greg Murphy's here. Hey, yo, Greg Murphy.
Greg Murphy's here. Holy cow. Zara's here with her birds. Zara looks like a Disney princess with birds on her head all the time. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. But like, you know, I think it's a Snow White. So I don't know which one had all the birds around them, but it's one of them. Okay. Oh, nice. There's some Frankie boobs. Nice job, Angles. That's a good angle.
Angles.
So when Fizaa put her happy place in her background, you decided to do the same thing there, Frankie? I like that. That's good stuff. All right. So, Rachel, anything coming in to catch up on before we get to Fizaa?
Yeah, so Ryan put in for the raffle as well. Thanks, Ryan. Your name is in there. And then just some of the topics from last week that we're going to vote on So most fun experience making music. Do you watch The Curse of Oak Island? Famous people that look like penises. That was a Berman topic.
Oh, fun.
Relationship deal breakers, worst nickname that you've had, title of Bauer's imaginary TV show, and favorite hiding places as a kid or adult.
Oh,
People
okay.
who look like penises. It's so good.
Andrew Jackson.
No, not that our dicks
If
look like penis.
Porque nos dos there, Bowers.
Which celebrity does your dick look like?
Oh, the other way around, I see.
Oh, mine looks like Emmanuel Lewis. Anyway,
The Michelin guy, I guess.
oh, wow, you got a big old fat dick, Taylor. I like that.
I use rubber bands to get the rolls. Anyway.
Taylor's dick has cankles. Listen. Taylor's dick has a double chin on his head. Okay, look. I get
That's
that.
the venom sac. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
The hell?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Danny.
You call your dick the venom sac? That is fucking impressive.
Is Cincinnati even spelled right in my name? Am I
Probably
not?
not. It's
wrong?
me.
No, it's not. CINCINNATI.
See, I never know where to put the double N.
Yeah, it's
the second one because we
Second one,
usually come in
second
second.
in the natty part. Put the double N in the natty.
I don't know what celebrity my penis looks like, but Danny Alabama's penis wears a hat.
Yes.
Sure.
I'd expect nothing
I'm
less.
circumcised,
Danny
got
Alabama's
it.
penis looks like Patrick Yoakley. No offense.
Well, it has a sword. That's good.
All right, we're ready for our first comic.
All right, come to the stage right now. One of our favorite people. It's Fizaa Dosani, everybody. Woo!
Hey, y'all. Oh man, I really do love Taco Bell. That's where I have to go after this. I always get the crunchy tacos. I don't fuck with the soft tacos at Taco Bell. Like soft tacos are just like burritos that didn't finish what they started. Y'all are talking about sports a lot. I don't like sports. I wish I did, like I wish I liked sports, but I don't. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'd say basketball. But that's like saying like C is my favorite type of hepatitis. Like diarrhea is my favorite type of shit. Staph's my favorite type of infection. I'd keep going, but threes in comedy, I'm glad like we can do stuff at home right now because I can be at Taco Bell and be at home. I don't have to drive anywhere. Like I did therapy in Beverly Hills and there's a lot of luxury cars there where like when cars are self-driving, do you think Mercedes will still drive like assholes? I only met one Mercedes driver who didn't drive like an asshole and that bitch was in a rental car. No parking anywhere. Freaking got a parking ticket while I was still in my car. Like I wasn't even in like the P. I was still in the drive. And I got a like it's just like if I'm going to get a parking ticket, let me at least get into the P gear, Like getting a ticket while you're still in your car on drive is like getting an STD from jerking off. Like just let me go all the way. Couples, man, relationships are hard, and it's like that was a hard pivot. Yeah, I guess I should unpack that myself later. What triggered me? Couples, it's tough being in a relationship. I did it once. I'm good, but like like I don't know, there's stuff like Valentine's Day putting pressure. Like people think Valentine's Day is this bullshit holiday invented by Hallmark to sell greeting cards, and that's actually not true. Valentine's Day is a bullshit holiday invented by men to try to get anal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey girl, it's Columbus Day, let's do anal. Doesn't have the same ring to it. But Indigenous People Day, woo, you can slide right in. That's woke. I like that in a partner. I don't have a partner, but My sister just got married. I'm happy for her. She got married on my birthday. What a bitch! What a bitch! But I am happy for her. Except, like, I don't like weddings. They're like they're too over the top. But Indians love weddings, and that's the culture that I came from. So my mom would every day for a year text me asking me for like all kinds of measurements. So much so I'm like, the only thing left for her to ask me for is the distance between my nipples. And then she asked me for the distance between my nipples. 8 inches. She didn't call them. She couldn't even say nipples. She called them the apex of the bust. I was like, oh, you think there's something to climb there? Like, that's so sweet. I always thought of my nipples as like 2 black holes on a plane. A great plane. Whatever goes in never comes out.
Oh my God.
Not a great place to put your dipping sauce. I haven't had lunch yet. I'm hungry. Maybe that's the whole Taco Bell thing. Did I mention that, like, no, I didn't mention that today, but like some of y'all may know I'm from Florida. It's not an excuse, it's just an explanation. It was interesting growing up there as a non-white who's also not black. Like, you know, no one knew what I was. Everyone thought I was Puerto Rican until 9/11. Yeah. After 9/11, they just thought I was suspicious. Along with the Puerto Ricans. Florida gets a lot of shit, and I just want to tell you that it's not so bad. It's a melting pot for melting coke into crack. Guys, I'm Fizaa Dosani. Thank you so much.
Fizaa Dosani. Tip jar is open top right. You can send the Venmos. You can send those the PayPal's at sdscshow.com, and you can send the super chats on the YouTube. Fizaa, yeah, I like the bust of the apex of the bust because I've always thought of the bust as an apex predator. I did like your transition from STDs to STDs to relationships are hard, right? That was pretty fun. I like that. What funny, like you're in LA. I've been here 3 years, and everybody just bitches about dating in LA. Oh, it's so hard to date in LA, and it's funny because LA to me is just a bunch of 9s that are pissed at the 10 they fucked that one time won't call them back. You know, it's like everybody's like,
That's
I want to
so
overachieve, but I want to overachieve, but I want to overachieve. I came here to get. I want to overachieve. Somebody's got to fucking underachieve, man. That's why this town can't handle it.
And a 19 like. I'm going to combine the numbers. 9 plus 10 is 19. So, like, a sex situation that's a 19 is pretty hot. That's like a memory you can take with you, you know? Like, even if they never call you back, it's like, put that in your back pocket, you know?
Somebody's got to settle for everyone to be happy is my only point, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, getting an STD from jerking off would be terrible. Like, if you don't know where your own hands have been, that's not good. Let's see. And my last thing is, I've always had this theory also, too. When the Taco Bell drive-thru forgets one of your items, they're doing you a favor, really.
Oh.
You know? Like...
But what if it's
like Taco Bell is this crazy system where you're going to break your diet, right? You're on your diet. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to break my diet. And you go to Taco Bell. You give them $15. They fuck your order up so bad you don't eat any of it. You stay on your diet. They get $15. It's a fucking perfect system, really.
But you spent money. It's a
donation. But I spent money to be on my diet. I felt like one time I was super blackout drunk, and my friend Ashley and I were out partying, and I was doing hardcore diet, and I was like losing weight, and I felt good about myself, and so I blackout drunk I Ubered us through the Taco Bell drive-thru to tell him I wasn't hungry because I was on a diet.
My most awkward interaction was at a Taco Bell. I was getting food for multiple people, but I went. So they forgot an item for my wife, which I'm not having that. So I went inside asking for said item, and I had the biggest judgment eyes ever. Just like, sir, you've had a 12 taco pack. You really need that burrito? It's not for me.
I love
Excuse me.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell was like, I wonder if people will feel less bad about themselves if we just call them cantinas.
Right?
Yeah, but then they fucking started with that fourth meal. We're like, we know you're a fat fuck. You're eating 4 or 5 times, dickhead. Yeah. You're coming here for one of them. We know.
Well, the new ad campaign, it's just like teens from Euphoria leaving sexual encounters to have Taco Bell. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, you're right. What the fuck is that about? Like they dong, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck this guy in a goat costume. I'm gonna ride the subway to Taco Bell. I don't know if they have Taco Bells where they have subways. Is that a thing? I don't even know. Do they have Taco Bells in New York?
They do have Taco Bells in New York. They have some of the cantinas, but they have more of the. They used to have those combo. It was like Taco Bell, KFC / whatever, and then like a Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins.
I love the Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut was the third one.
Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Oh my God, I'd get tacos and those breadsticks. Like they don't. Oh, the combination.
Like
Taco
the
Bell
whole
pizza.
model is like, everything you hate about a rest stop, we've made that into one restaurant.
Isn't that a song? The combination Pizza
By
Hut and
Das?
Taco Bell.
By Das
Yes.
Races.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, it's all it says. I'm at the pizza. I'm at the Taco
The Taco Bell. I'm at the Pizza Hut combination.
Yeah,
That should be my background. Why don't
Yeah.
I have a combination Pizza Hut Taco Bell? This is absurd.
Work on
I'll
it.
be right back, guys.
We got anything coming in, Rachel? Any tips coming in?
We do, yeah. Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, Fizaa, go get some lunch, girl.
Thank you.
Frankie Berman tipped and said, great set.
Thank
We
you.
had front row Stephen Val sent $10 already each for Fizaa and Adam because we know that they're going to be freaking epic as usual.
Aw.
That's very kind. We had Jack Dostal, here's to raffles and Florida melts. We had Zara tip and said, I was going to put a topic for most awkward interaction at a Taco Bell, but you got us covered. I love you guys. What about, what is a story your family won't stop telling others about you? So that's a good topic. And then
I'm still stuck on like which celebrity does your penis look like? No, which celebrities look like penises?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
More of that. That's what.
All right, I'm gonna take the other one then. The what?
you can
what?
take the other one.
Yeah, that I'm gonna do something with that.
I
Let's
think
see.
it's gonna be
We
those
also
guys
had-
with the big ash bushy beards, like the huge bushy beard, but they're bald. Those are the guys that look the most like them, I would imagine, right?
Rick
we
Ross.
had-
Rick Ross. There you go. Big fat
Oh.
penis. There you go.
It's more of a chode, is it not?
Yes.
A chode.
That's more of a chode.
What about like an uncircumcised chode?
No, that's CeeLo.
Micro dick. Micro.
I don't think I have a micro dick, but I'm too afraid to Google it. Anyway, what we got? Anything else coming in, Rachel?
We do. Tam tipped and said, brilliant set. Getting an STD from your hand is something I'm going to laugh at for a while. And then Molly sent you $10 and happy birthday, Molly.
Happy
Happy birthday, Molly!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And said, my sister got married the day after my birthday, and I'm still not okay with it. I still refuse to acknowledge her anniversary. More power to you for earning some money and making us laugh from the insult.
Hey, happy anniversary to your sister
Thank you.
tomorrow.
I've just decided if I ever get married again, I'm going to get married on my sister's birthday just to be a dick. That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's cold.
I like
I'm
it.
also gonna get married on Bauer's sister's birthday.
Whoa, there you go. There you go.
This might be the funniest. Randy Foslin tipped and said, Taylor's venom sack. Oh my God, spit take.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's what a Venmo sack does.
And then,
Did you say Venmo sack?
Venmo sack, yes.
That would've been
Venmo
funny.
sack.
Oh my
I
god.
probably did.
I have so many sacks.
Oh no. Let's see. Randy Longmire tipped for his meme. Cynthia Cresswell for tipped Fizaa for tacos and breadsticks.
Yes.
Marielle sent you $10. Said
Thank
great
you.
set. And I think we're caught up.
Thank you guys.
Did you see McDonald's is making a sandwich now that's the McChicken, hamburger patties, and a fish fillet all in one?
Well, surf and turf,
sandwich?
baby.
It's called the land, sea, and air, land, air, and sea sandwich or whatever.
Oh God.
And Sarah Live,
ridiculous.
Colin Joe said, do they think that the chicken is the air?
Yeah.
Which is so funny.
It is a very weird name for that.
It is a very strange name for that, but So, are we caught up, Rach?
We're caught up.
All right, let's get to this front row. Pop those front row people. You got to introduce the front row. Thanks for laughing. We have some very good belly laughs from angles today.
Ankles. I love that.
Frankie Ankles. Frankie Ankles, what we call it.
Frankie Ankles laughing from his Venmo sex.
Ankles. His Venmo sack. I love it. All right, speaking of Frankie Ankles, there he is. Frankie Ankles is
What's going on?
here. What's up, buddy? Nice boobs. Look at Abby, right?
you.
Cooking. Oh, is that a stroganoff of some kind? What are you cooking there? Soup? What do you got?
It's actually gravy. that
There
I'm
it is.
making.
Gravy for what?
Stuffing that is already in the oven baking.
Nice. Okay, good. As long as you're not eating just gravy. That's when you know
Looks
you're-
like one of those celebrities sponsored posts for HelloFresh. Like, oh, I'm just naturally in my kitchen doing what normal people do.
If
Hello,
I were
fellow
in
children.
if I were in a commercial, my kitchen would be cleaner.
You know, it looks clean. It looks. I like that you're using your iPad to cook, though. That's nice. Stephen front row Valor here. Good to see you guys. Lady Val, good to see you. How
We've
are
also
you?
got some stroking off going on here.
Well, I figured.
Damn it.
I love how Val just hits it like it's a ketchup bottle, like she's trying to get stuff out of a ketchup. That could be.
All right.
All right. Greg Murphy's here. Good to see you, Greg. Holy
Greg,
cow.
what's up, buddy?
Nice, buddy.
Thank you for everything you do.
Yes, Greg has put together. We haven't put it up yet, but has put together the entire Indianapolis from different angles. He's got it as best we can have the full show from Indianapolis that we missed the live because our tech didn't work. So no one's fault. It was the club's fault. I know that. But anyway, so thank you, Greg, for putting that together. We'll put that out here soon. Zara's here. Good to see you, Zara. Birds and good stuff. Good to see you. Hope Australia's going well. Tam's here. Oh, are you guys already having a cold? Are you doing the blizzard stuff too? You think this year it's going to shut off all your electricity and you're going to be frozen for a week and a half, or you think you figured that shit
It
out?
shouldn't, because it's not as widespread and it's not as cold for as long. But
Well, did Ted Cruz already book his trip to Cancun, or do you think he waits?
you know, I don't mind if he goes to Cancun. It's the coming back part I don't want.
Yeah. Again, we all believe there should be a wall. We just different where we should put it. JoJo's here. Yeah, over. Yeah, I just throw him over a wall. JoJo's here. Good to see you. I wouldn't throw him, but I'd knock him off one if I had the opportunity. Good to see you, JoJo. Nice hat. I like that. Always with the hat game. She's got a strong hat game. Speaking of Danny Alabama's penis, it's Patrick Yoakley here. Apparently, Danny Alabama's not into manscaping, according to Danny. He's got a full, beard on his, whatever. All right, Jack's here. Going to see you, Jack. Okay, so we got a cheat and a mini cheat. Is that a?
Yeah.
Is that a cheat blender?
That's two. Don't blend the cheat.
Don't blend a cheat.
But it's 2-2, so you gotta have 2 cheats. 2 of the cheats.
Oh, it is two.
Yeah, all right. I like it. Steph Andrews is finally going to be able to say she's coming to the United States next month. Look at that. Next month.
And you get to see Steve this month, don't you?
Yep.
Steve's going to Oz.
Steve's
Yeah,
going to
he's coming to
Australia.
Oz. I see him at the end of the month on the 27th.
Ooh.
Yeah. We thought about coming out. We're going to do it next year. We're not going to do this year. But next year we're doing it. Bex is here. Good to see you, Bex. How are you? Under the rainbow. Looking good. Hope you're having a good day there in Blimpa Blops or where the hell it's called. Frank Berman's here. Good to see you, Frankie.
Too.
Do you have 4 sweaters, or do you just only have a Wednesday sweater? That's what I can't. Anyway, you had that sweater on a lot. I like it. It's a good looking
Yeah,
sweater.
yeah. It's a nice sweater. It's from like Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's from
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
buddy.
Yep.
You know what they say about Brooklyn? That's where all the good clothes come from, or Brooklyn. You know, they hear that all the time. That's Brooklyn Brothers, right? Isn't that a place you buy suits? Okay. Anna Dora's here. Good to see you, Anna. The kids behaving today? They doing all right, or you got to yell at them? And every time people try to talk me into having kids, then I talk to people with kids, and they never say anything more than just what she just did right there, and that's why I don't have. Wendy's here. Good to see you, Wendy. How are you? Back from work? Made it home. That's good. That's good. We didn't. Wendy's here, so did we miss anybody? I don't think so. But Wendy's. How you doing?
Usually I miss Wendy. Sorry, Wendy.
We always miss Wendy, but
That's
she's here
okay.
today. That's all right. She's here.
Do you
today.
want my topic?
Oh yeah, let's do a
Yeah,
topic. What's your
great.
topic today, Wendy?
Because I was worried that it was a little bit too dark.
It's not. It's okay.
No such thing.
Okay. The most ridiculous or inappropriate song you want played at your funeral. So, like, for me, if I'm single when I die, I want U2's I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, the Rattle and Hum version.
Nice. All right.
I would like
Come with
Staying
me?
Alive.
Come with me. Would that be bad if I had come with me at my staying alive? Good. I like that.
Come with me is
was
great.
very
Come with
fun.
me, and you'll see.
Another one bites the dust. That could be one.
I love that.
I like that. That's a good one. I might have to do that one.
It's so
All right.
fun. It is 3:30. Fizza, do we have to say goodbye to you? You want to plug your stuff?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
plug that.
thank
Perfect.
you.
Perfect timing.
Guys, thank you so much for all the generosity and stuff. And stuff. I have Taco Bell in my mind. Yeah, just stay in touch. FizaaDosani.com, at Fizaa Dosani on all the platforms. FIZAADOSANI. And if you're in Los Angeles, we're going to be at West Side Comedy Theater. It's our first live facial recognition comedy show in Los Angeles in 2022. It is the second Thursday of the month, so I believe that's February 11th. Is it February 11th? Yes. No, 10th. February 10th. Fuck. Guys, February 10th, 8 p.m. West Side Comedy. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
Fizza, when you coming back to NYC?
Soon, I hope. We might have our show at the end of the month in New York, but we're still sort of feeling it out, like looking at the numbers, COVID and stuff. But
It's getting better.
yeah, I'm going to text you actually because I have some questions about the state of New York. The state of the city.
The state of
New
the
York.
state of New York. Yeah, I got it.
It is a little
Feel free.
crazy. Like I was just in Indiana and Cincinnati, and I'm in LA, and it's like it's just a different world. Like they do not give a fuck. I didn't see one single mask the whole time. No one gives a shit. There were no vaccine card. Like no one cares. It's
That
like
being said, New York, I spent the weekend there, right? And they check vaccination status everywhere you go, which is amazing. But like then I went to bars, I went to jazz clubs, burlesque shows. I did all of the things that are open in New York.
yeah. I mean, it's still a lot of fun. You just
Have you gotten Omicron yet? I haven't gotten.
I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah,
I got
me neither.
Omicron. Well, look. I said the other day that 80%. I think it's actually 90% of people that get Omicron don't have any symptoms. So
Okay.
you don't know whether you had it or not. I mean, that's really
true.
the crazy part. Like Delta was like 40% or 50%, something like that. But like Omicron's like 80 or 90%. You don't have symptoms, so you probably had it. If you've gone outside or talked to anybody or been in an Uber, you probably had
I
it.
did all
Taco
of
Bell?
Certainly, if you've been to a Taco Bell, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to Taco Bell more than twice a week, you've had COVID a few times. Come on.
and tuberculosis.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's COVID in the hot sauce at Taco Bell. But anyway, we love you. We'll see you next time, Fizza. Good to see you.
Bye, Fizza.
See you
Y'all,
next time.
thank you.
All right, we had some generals come in and people are sending in memes, so continue to send in the memes, stscshow at gmail.com. Brad Clark wants to know, Taylor,
What'd I do?
is gravy soup?
Ooh, that's an actual solid question because most often you have to use stock of some sort to make the gravy. I think it could constitute a soup, just a very ill-advised soup. Like you make gravy very much like you make a thick soup. So you start with the roux and the stock and everything, and then with gravy you just stop, and with soup you keep going.
What if you had gravy, but a bowl of gravy, and then you made little like mashed potato, like almost gnocchis to eat in your gravy soup?
And then that would be an idea you need to patent right now.
Mashed potato ball soup.
Yeah. Gnocchi soup.
we go.
It's really, really salty, but it's technically soup.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
Oatmeal's not soup. That's all I know. Fuck off.
All right, I'll agree with you.
Jan Johnson sent in a general, so she's now in the raffle. And then front row Stephen Val sent another $20 and said Val is convinced our previous tip didn't get us entered into the raffle. It did. And we argued back and forth until we decided that Stroganoff on camera was worth $20 for the Queen and Bow Wow to ensure we're entered in the raffle. That is. So you are still in the raffle. And again, $5 or more if you want to tip the comics, generals, memes, whatever you want to do, get you into the raffle for the signed OG SDSC sticker from all of us.
Very cool. Very cool. Are we caught up?
We're caught up.
All right. Well, let's get to our next comic. One of our favorites is Adam Mamawala, everybody. Woo!
Cincinnati.
Thank you, everybody. Danny, Cincinnati in the house. I have to thank all of you because I'm such a mainstay on this show that I officially got a 1099 from Comedy Juice. So yeah, doing big things. I couldn't figure out how to download it. I emailed Steve. That's a different story.
Either.
Me too.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was like, I created a profile. What the hell's happening here? Anyway, it's really. I'm glad I'm not alone. No,
it goes away in 24 hours apparently.
That's hilarious.
God damn it. Hello, everybody. Got some hot bits for you. I just got a real hot. I got a haircut recently. I go to a barber who is almost completely bald, and people make fun of me for that. I was telling a friend of mine, he's like, "How you trust an almost bald guy to cut your hair?" I was like, do I trust him? Who better to understand the fleeting and ephemeral nature of hair? Are you kidding me? I absolutely want someone who values hair to be cutting mine. There's a reason that the worst players are the best coaches. I want someone who understands the struggle. I go to an Albanian barber where I live in Astoria, and we don't speak. Every time I get a haircut, we exchange like 2 words. I walk in, he nods at me, he goes, same, and I go, same. And then we don't talk the rest of the time. It's my favorite place I've ever gone for a haircut. Albanian people, very quiet, very scary. If the movie Barbershop were made with Albanians, it would be a TikTok. They don't... He's a very frightening man. He scares me. His name is Alex, and the barbershop is called A&A Barbershop, and I'm 90% sure he murdered whoever the other A was and just keeps the second A as a warning to anybody who might cross him in the future. Very imposing figure. But the last time I was there, he charged me $10 more than he usually does, and on the way out, I was like, hey, just wanted to make sure, like, wasn't that less the last time? And he goes... supply chain, which like, come on, there's no way, like, we can't just start using that as a blanket excuse for everything. You had all those supplies the last time. I don't buy that. I'm not buying that as an excuse. I live with a couple roommates. They're nice guys, but there's one roommate of mine who has littered our apartment with items that drive me nuts. And the number one thing in our house, there's a really ugly kitchen mat. It's like a floor mat in the kitchen that is incredibly slippery. And a couple months after I first moved in here a few years ago, I finally asked him about it. I was like, dude, like, what is up with this old floor mat? And he's like, oh yeah, like, I know it probably seems crazy, but it's just, it was my grandmother, so it's just kind of sentimental to me. So like, what am I gonna say? I can't say anything, so I was just like, all right. So a couple weeks ago, I walk into the kitchen, no kitchen mat. And I was like, Mike, you finally got rid of the kitchen mat. He goes, no, actually, my grandma asked for it back. She's alive? Are you fucking kidding me? The woman is alive? There is no world in which I would have tolerated this item if I knew that the woman was alive. This just went from a sweet, sentimental tribute to the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. You keep an old kitchen mat because it reminds you of your living grandmother? If you want to be reminded of her, go see her. What are we doing? If this is what he keeps to remember his alive grandmother, what's going to happen when she dies? Is he going to, like, get her taxidermied and plop her on the couch? I don't want to be around for that. I think I got to get out of here. As you know, I am in a relationship. My girlfriend and I do not live together, but I did recently share my Google Calendar with her, which, if you have OCD, is kind of the same. She now lives in my mind. I am so type A and detail oriented that I am the sort of person who, like, if I bump into someone in the street and we have a random, like, coffee, I will add that to my calendar retroactively. I will add it to the past just so I, like, make a note of it. I'm a crazy person. I am a very faithful person. I have never cheated on, nor do I plan on cheating on anyone. But if I ever do, I'm for sure going to out myself via Google Calendar. There's a 100% chance I'm gonna out myself. I just know it's going to happen. I'm a faithful guy. I'm not a cheater. But I will be honest. I do occasionally get a DM from a lady or two after a comedy show, and I got one not too long ago. And it was one of those where it's like a message request on Instagram, where you see the first couple words, and look, I'm curious, I want to see what it said. So it was a message that just said, hey, saw you last night at, and I was like, all right, I'll click on it. So this is what the message said, right? It was from a lady, and the message said, hey, saw you last night at Tiny Cupboard, which is a venue in Brooklyn. I don't usually do this, but I just wanted to let you know that I was sitting in the front row, and the light was reflecting off of your watch directly into my eyes, and it was really distracting. And you probably shouldn't wear that watch when you perform. So Still got it. It's true. Very useful feedback. Last thing, because we were talking about, Rachel, you were talking about like vaccine cards. I will say, like, most places are very good about checking vaccine cards when you walk in. But I was at a bar in Midtown recently, and they weren't checking. And I'm at the bar, and these two, like, older couple, like, certainly tourists walk in, and they had like kind of like a weird energy, and they walked up and ordered a drink, and they got their drink brought to them, and then I could hear them like giggling to each other, like they didn't even check our vaccine cards, like they were for sure not vaccinated. And if nothing else, it is just hilarious to me that we've now forced 63-year-old Oklahomans to act like high school kids trying to get in underage. Like, that is so funny to see these people be like, oh my God, they didn't even card us, dude. This place is sick.
Literally.
Yes, it is literally sick. Great tag. I will use that. It's a new joke, so I'm stealing that tag. All right, that's it for me. See you later.
Adam Mamawala, everybody. Great job. Tip jar is open. You can Venmo on the top right. You can send in the PayPals at sdscshow.com. You can also super chat on the YouTube. I was going to say Coach K can't hit a 3. Doesn't mean he's not a good coach. I like that.
Exactly.
I would be afraid to have a barber that scary. Do you let him cut you with the straight razor, or do you forgo that part?
No Sweeney Todd for me. I do not.
That'd be where I'd be worried. A silent Albanian with a knife to my neck. My barber has a mullet. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Let's see. I thought the supply chain thing was great with the barb. Like, are they out of Barbasol? The thing they put the combs in, like that's whatever.
Barbicide.
That Barbicide, whatever that blue liquid is. That'd be funny. Roommate story. I had a room, so I'd lived with 3 guys out of college, and the first day, like in our dining room, was like this big F-150 picture, like from a car dealership, like they were advertising. It was like a big, heavy frame. I just assumed it was Don or Benji's. We had it in our house for like 8 months, and finally we're having dinner one night. The 3 of us, we weren't all together that often. I was finally like, okay, I got to ask, whose fucking picture is this, and what's it about? It wasn't any of ours. Our neighbor Larry. You always
assumed it was the other people?
Our buddy Larry, our neighbor Larry, snuck into our house the first time we lived there, hung up a thing he stole from a car dealership, and just didn't fucking say anything for 8 months. It was just in our house. We all assumed it was somebody else's. Like, we all thought it was our other buddies, and we didn't know why it was there. And it was just Larry's as a joke. He put it in there to see how long it would take us till we fucking figured it out. It took 8 months.
That's very strange. It's a really weird prank.
Well, that's just how he was. He was the kind of prank that would do that. Like, he would like call magazine places and ask for like information to be sent to your house and shit.
I like the long game pranks. Like, I like the dedication of someone who's willing to do a prank that pays off 8 months later.
Yeah, like Larry was the kind of guy that he had a half-gallon Skull bottle that he'd like washed out and just drank water from, and he would use it as his Brita, and he would just drink water out of this Skull bottle all day. So people thought he was drinking straight vodka, but it was just water. When he moved from Indianapolis to Denver, he walked there because he thought that'd be fun. He was a weird dude. He had like a U-Haul follow him, and they would like get ahead and like park at a hotel, and then he would like walk. He took him like the whole summer, but whatever. I thought this was going to be way funnier. I guess it wasn't. Jesus Christ. All right. I haven't bombed on this show in a while, but that's one of my favorite stories. Everybody's like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
I guess mental illness isn't funny. I
guess it's not. My bad. Rachel, got anything coming in?
We do.
Oh, no, I did like in your Google Calendar where you've scheduled orgasms from 10:15 to 10:17. I think that's probably good. Your girl's like, oh, nice. You're like, oh, that wasn't for you.
Adam, I did the same thing recently. So we created a calendar together to where now we both put, it's a Gmail, but we both little add stuff in there. And the other day, we decided to go electric. We're sharing a car, like better for the environment, blah, blah. But so we'll have to put in there, like if one of us is going to a certain place, and he's got a motorcycle he could take, but yeah, the level of detail that you have to put in to be like, okay, RG takes car to get lashes done or something like that. I'm like, when did I become this person? But
that makes more sense if you have a car. But yeah, I mean, it is like practical at a certain point, so you don't have to be like, hey, are you around this day?
Yeah. No, it's helpful. All right, so tips. So we've got Frankie Berman tipped you and said, here's some money to put towards next year's 1099.
If I can ever get this one.
Yeah, right.
Abby Wright sent each comic $10. Tam tipped and said, Danny Cincinnati, a little something for next year's 1099. Great set.
Nice.
Patrick Yoakley sent you $20 for Adam. -20 for the memes I feel are being erected. +40 for your set. So I guess I love your set. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Danny Cincinnati. Best to not question a haircut price if you know what is good for you.
Right?
Probably right.
Birthday girl Molly sent you $10 and said, tip for Adam, I say yes to silent haircuts with scary Albanians. You don't want to risk saying the wrong thing when someone has sharp instruments near your jugular. Accurate.
Kind of disappointed no one sent exactly $10.99 at this point.
Oh, well, now you.
Nice job, Adam.
Cassie tip to help pay for the tag so you aren't a stealer. Meg Begley tipped you $10 and said, Adam, move out of the apartment immediately or you'll become the next kitchen mat. Run far, run fast. Also, the Oklahoma teenager joke was great.
That means he borrowed the mat from his grandma and then she needed it back. Like, how fucking bananas is that? Like,
and it's not the only item. There's like a broken mug. There's like all these weird things that he was like, oh, and now I've had to clarify, like, are we talking like your dead grandmother or your alive grandmother? Because either way, this is strange.
See, every time I go to my dad's house and he has all this crap in his office, I'm like, you know, when you die, we're throwing all this shit away, right? Like, no one's keeping this. No one's going to appraise it. Just throw it all away. It's magazines and fucking CDs. You don't need CDs anymore, Dad. Throw them all away. Oh, someday.
I still have DVDs, and it's a little embarrassing.
DVDs are okay. CDs,
I have a few.
Yeah.
Like, he has like hundreds of CDs. I'm saying like maybe 1,000 CDs in his office. I'm like, it's just all in your phone now, Dad. You don't need any of this shit.
How many of those are AOL CDs?
Oh, there's probably a big. He does have about 40,000 hours left on his
Okay.
AOL trial, so he's doing well.
Jojo tipped you. Thanks for the fresh new set. We've got Frankie Angles is now in the raffle.
Well, I didn't mean to trigger Dave Adler by saying that DVDs and CDs were stupid. That's not what I'm saying, Dave. I'm saying you collect them. I'm saying my dad has terrible stuff. That's all I'm saying. Dave Adler's like writing a very angry worded letter right now.
I want to thank JoJo for acknowledging that. I have made a point to try to never repeat a stand-up joke on this.
Can I say bravo?
Yeah, no.
Seriously,
well, that's how we book. I mean, generally, I try to book the people that every time they come back to have new stuff, and then if they come back and have repeat stuff, they don't come back for a while. That's just how it works. But that's why you're one of the regulars. All the regulars are people that just write, you know. Because these people know everything and remember every joke, and they're like, oh yeah, that was episode. I mean, fuck, we got Greg here. You can't be doing jokes with Greg that he's seen before.
Greg's gonna log all of them.
And I don't want to embarrass myself in front of my own penis, for God's sakes.
Right?
I've done that way more.
Know about that. Athletic Rehabilitation Therapy Visage tipped each comic $10, so thanks for that. Randy Longmire, oh, he did send in. Now he sent in $10.99 for Adam. Hopefully you can download this $10.99.
I tell you what would be a really funny bit would be if someone tipped me $1,099. That would be super. It'd be so funny. It'd be what a gag. Can you imagine that gag?
And I'm still imagining a cartoon where you just embarrass your penis constantly, where like you're like saying the wrong shit. And he's like, God damn it, you son of a bitch! Well, you're never gonna get this laid. Like he's like angry at your game.
That's actually very funny because it's like the narrative is usually like a man is embarrassed by his penis. In this case, the penis is embarrassed by the man.
Right, yeah, like, I could be doing so much better if I wasn't attached to this fucking idiot.
We should write a cartoon.
Yes, do it.
Let's see. Anna Marie D sent each comic $10. Thanks, Anna. Brad Clark, $5 for each comic. Mary L sent you $10 and said, great set. Always good to see you. Danny Cincinnati.
I love it.
Front row Stephen Val sent you $10.99. Adam, we are willing slaves. Asking you shall receive. Sell us your junk.
Oh shit!
Is that sexual?
Yes,
I think so. I think for $1,099, they're gonna have to see your junk.
That's fair.
That's fair. Tam Brown tips 99 cents. Someone else will have to cover the $5 because she'd said $5
are there any
equal the $10.99.
Nice. Are there any dick pic NFTs yet?
Oh, it has to be.
Yes.
Yes. How much are they going for, Zara? How much are they going for? I'm kidding. I don't need to know.
How would she know?
I was just hoping she would know right off the top of her head.
Nick Cannon's 8th child will be born an NFT.
We also had Celia Stein tipped and said, please help your roommate Mike replace his grandmother's dining set with the plastic covered cushion. Hashtag, and then signed the girlfriend.
It's true. It's true. We have in our apartment like this table, and all the chairs are covered in plastic, like it's an 80-year-old woman's house. It's unbelievable.
Wow. So
it's
you can just,
unbelievable.
you can come willy nilly all over your kitchen. It's not gonna fuck anything up. I like that. That's good. No. Why am I dying today? What is happening? I am off. What is going on? Usually people think I'm funny. All right, keep going. Let's go.
You are funny.
Usually the coming on plastic covered chairs bit kills.
Right? Maybe they don't imagine you coming everywhere.
I think you're repeating the coming on plastic chairs bit. That's why people have heard it before.
Right.
Oh, that is one of my go-tos. I do talk about coming on plastic chairs a lot. Fuck, you're right. Maybe it's time to retire that one. Okay.
Savannah Martin tipped. What up, fam? She's on the
What's up,
raffle.
Savannah?
Birthday girl Wendy Swerdlow, whose birthday was yesterday, tipped and said, Taylor, would a stew that uses Guinness instead of stock count as soup?
You know the good answer to that question. Absolutely. It's called soup. Now, I will have to redact. Steve made a good point. Steve and Val made a good point. Gravy is already a sauce, so it's already a thing. So it's not likely to be a soup. That is all my time for today.
You couldn't take a whole bowl of honey mustard and just put some chicken nuggets in it. That wouldn't work.
Yeah, no. Gravy has an advantage while it's made with stock, but it's ill-advised.
I have one question. What is stock?
Stock is when you take chicken bone for chicken stock, chicken bones.
Oh, let me stop you right there. That was a financial question.
Oh, you take chicken bones and then you put value to it that no one gives a shit about, and then you're like, hey, who wants to invest in my chicken bones? And then people are like, is it going to make us money? And they're like, sure. And they're like, yes, I will put money towards these chicken bones. But if the chicken bones don't do well, you short sell the chicken bones. Yeah. You shouldn't ask me about a fact, dummy.
I heard Biden destroyed the chicken bone market. So anyway,
no, that is not correct.
And Cynthia Cresswell tipped and said, for the trip from Alabama to Cincinnati. All right, you guys, I think we're ready for the topics.
All right, let's do some topics.
So Adam, we're gonna just choose one that you like, and then Taylor's gonna create a poll, and people will poll, and we'll choose. Let's just do one because of timing. We'll pick one that we end up talking about. So your options that you want to talk about is songs to play at ironic songs to play at a funeral. Most fun experience making music. Do you watch The Curse of Oak Island? Famous people that look like penises. We'll go ahead and throw that one in there, Taylor, for because Fizaa chose that one. Relationship deal breakers. Worst nickname that you've had. Bauer's imaginary TV show. Favorite hiding place as a kid or adult. Weirdest thing you've done or seen on a plane. And then what is a story your family won't stop telling others about you?
Let's go with the last one. I feel like that. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, so what is the story that your family won't stop telling about you? Bowers, what do you want to choose?
I like the funniest thing I've ever seen on a plane. I like that one.
Okay, funniest thing you've seen on a plane, and then I'll do worst nickname you've ever had.
Okay, and then were there winners from that we were automatic in there?
Yeah, so Wendy was the one.
Oh, that was the one. Okay.
Plane
and so the other one is the songs to play at a funeral.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then Technics just tipped $2.99 Canadian. Technics tipped you $2,099 via Greg Murphy.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much, Greg Murphy. That you're really generous.
Hell yeah.
And Greg Murphy in the YouTube chat closes my bank accounts. All right, so Taylor's going to put up a poll that the front row and people in YouTube can vote on too. Is that right?
Yeah. Here the poll.
All right.
Vote.
So vote.
Yes.
Famous penis face is a very funny way to type it. I voted for famous penis face, so that's the. Don't blame me. I voted for famous penis face.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kang.
I feel
Uh,
like there should be bonus points for anybody who doesn't choose a bald person, because I feel like bald people are the ones most often compared to penises. That doesn't seem fair. People
'cause
always
they
say
mostly
Bezos
look
looks
like
like a
penises.
penis. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Wonderful certainly has a penis vibe.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be bald.
I guess so, but
Oh, so it's close between
Some people should be creative.
famous penis face is winning in Zoom, and then on YouTube, songs played at a funeral is winning. So maybe we do both. Let's see.
Because these are quick ones. These are quick ones. These aren't
Yeah.
Songs
All right.
played
So
at
we're gonna
funeral,
do so famous penis face. We're gonna say is number one. Who the fuck had that?
Berman.
Berman.
Famous penis
All
face.
right, Berman, you're the winner for today. Congratulations.
Hey.
I mean, Mitch McConnell looks like balls. Does that count?
I thought he looked like a turtle, so it could be like a penis head.
Yeah. Well, he looks like a turtle, but his neck is droopy like balls.
Who else? Who else
Is that the
looks
winner?
Uh,
You got any there, Adam? Penises that look like guys that look like penises? I mean, you're right.
Ooh, someone just typed Wallace Shawn. That's an amazing one.
ooh.
I mean, I already gave you Rick Ross. I'm not going to do much better
Rick
than
Ross
that.
is pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm trying to think of other.
Ryan Gosling, I'm looking at his face now. His face is a little like flat. It kind of looks like it could be a dick.
All right.
Ooh, you know who looks like a weird penis man is Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner.
Yes.
Oh,
He looks kinda
yeah.
like an alien. He's a little alienish, but a little
Very alienish. He looks like someone from Men in Black who
Yeah.
was not a person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beaker, one of the Muppets.
Beaker's a
Absolutely.
little-
No, if you're gonna go Beaker, you gotta go Bunsen Honeydew. He has much more penis-like
Yeah,
tendencies.
but see, but like if you had like maybe Bunsen Honeydew cloned himself, so he's the balls and then Beaker's the shaft.
Right.
It's
Yeah. Now
science.
that's something I want to see on Pornhub.
Well, Beaker looks like Steve's dick, I think, but I don't know.
I mean, it didn't say it had to look like a specific dick, so it's technically still.
And every time Steve comes, it just sounds like me.
Dr. House, not Hugh Laurie, just Dr. House, looks like a penis.
Yes.
I guess Walter White could be kind of a scary penis.
Oh yeah, real angry penis.
Ving Rhames would be a penis that you would not want to see in a dark alley. He'd fuck
Dennis
you up.
Rodman, if he was into piercings.
Oh, Dennis Rodman Dudley looks like a dick, and he has hair. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
They call that Prince
I mean, his
Charles.
nickname was
Yeah.
the Worm, for God's sakes.
What about Pete Davidson? He has kind of a Dennis Rodman vibe. You think Pete Davidson kind of looks like a human penis, just a little bit?
Maybe.
He's tall
I've
and
heard he's
skinny
got
and-
quite a large penis. He must.
He's tall and skinny, gets a lot of pussy. I think he looks a lot like a dick.
Kanye. I'm just naming
Kanye.
people now.
Oh, he just.
All right,
is.
so
He
next
just little dick.
Yeah, he just looks like a dick.
next topic, songs to play at a funeral. I thought of one that I thought could be funny. Is I always feel like somebody's watching me. Right, you're dead. People are just
Nice.
watching you. It's a good one, right?
Nice. I mean, Pussy Control would be a weird song to play at a funeral.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
My brain goes more to things that aren't even jokes so much as just like wildly inappropriate, like just playing like the thong song at a funeral.
Yeah.
Like.
Grandma
what's it
got run
called?
over by a reindeer. That'd be a weird one to play at your grandma's funeral. After old dinette set kicks it and you play Grandma got run over by a reindeer at her funeral. That'd be rough.
What's that Dua Lipa song, Levitating? I'm just waiting for you to.
Oh no! Here's the one. Finally, it happened. You know. At last, that'd be a terrible one to play.
Oh my
At
God.
last. This
Oh,
bump
this is
went and
great.
died.
Wendy Swordlow's was Knock on Wood.
Knocking on Heaven's Door would be a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good one too.
Hello by Lionel Richie. Is
There
it
you
me
go.
that you're looking for?
If they died in the Peach State and you played Devil Went Down to Georgia, that'd probably be a little inappropriate. Well,
Oh yeah. No.
I don't know who sings it. I've seen better days. That one.
Highway to Hell from Wendy's a good one. I said
Oh,
that in
yeah.
the chat.
That's a good one.
The Monster Mash. Fuck it.
Monster Mash. I hate that
If
song
you
all
want
the way.
if you want to go really dark and really mean, you could play When I'm 64 for someone who died at 63.
Oh God, that's great.
How about let's make the Night King game a funeral a song? So
yeah, I like that.
Same name or whatever, change it up.
I like
Okay.
it. Are we ready for some
Okay,
memes?
so yeah, let's do memes and last chance to send in. I think we've got, I'm not gonna be able to count all this. 26. We have 26 people so far in the raffle, so you still have time to submit while we're going through the memes.
Yep, and there's one meme I'll have to just talk about it because I can't get it to work, but I think it's very funny, so I'll do that. Not that. I'm working on it.
No
Rambling.
I was about that with my dick for a very long time.
Adam, you have any tour days coming up?
I will be in Nashville and Denver, but not until like late April, early May. So just local stuff for the next couple months, and then the album coming out hopefully in the next couple months as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Where are you recording?
Maybe you guys will invite me to the next social distancing social club thing.
Live?
I think we're gonna do it on the East Coast. I think we'll do it in Pittsburgh.
All right, as usual, everyone, we start with Cobb Marley. First one. Yeah, I do too. First one.
Pick your favorite, Adam. Here we go.
Here we go. Joke. Crickets.
Oh, crickets.
Vote for that one, just out of solidarity. It felt like that one. Yeah.
Bowers, when I reference a sports event to someone, then they realize they weren't born yet. Oh, boy. New Florida melts and Taco Bell Cantina. I'm assuming that's meth.
Yeah, that's crack rocks in a burrito.
Yep.
Excellent. Better than Pop Rocks. It will self-drive 55 in the fast lane. Did I miss something there?
I don't know. I think there was somebody had a self-driving
No,
car.
it was Fizz's joke. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I'm so sorry. That's a hard pivot.
It's really good.
I love
That's
that.
very good.
Next one. She added a pizza.
Yeah, Pizza Hut.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. Yeah, go listen to Das Racists. They're actually 3 awesome rappers that aren't white. Anyway, Fizza's favorite shit. No shit, tough shit, diarrhea.
Nice.
Taco Bell, addicting home of COVID, hepatitis, and consumption.
Nice.
The ultimate form of intimacy, the shared Google Calendar.
It's the new Facebook official.
Yeah. Soup must have stock. I agree. Opens bird cage while listening to Gorillaz. Finally, something let out of my cage. I don't think that's the last one, is it? Oh, it might be. Okay, there's another one. I'm gonna have to do a separate share because it's worth doing it. So 2 seconds, everyone. Let me open it up. Can I download this? Oh, I'll just do it this way because now I can see it better. Oh no, I can't. What the hell?
Is it the Word document one?
Yeah, it's.
You want me to share my screen?
I mean, yeah, if you can.
I can.
It's just a trouble.
Can
Oh.
you guys see it?
No, see, so it's not that. I've got it. All right.
Oh.
But I do want to know what that is.
Yep. Oh, don't worry.
There you go.
Oh, don't worry. Next time, if you can just export it. It's our dicks talking to each other.
Oh, got it.
Oh, Jesus.
I really need to apologize to Patrick for bringing him into this. This is not, I didn't expect this to go so far.
All right.
You know what's hilarious, real quick, before we vote? Patrick Yoakley tipped and said, Adam, because no one did a meme and I'm slightly disappointed. Well,
You can take it back. You can take it back.
I was going to give it to Pivot, but I got to give it to fucking Yoakley and the dicks talking to each other. Mr. Man and Yoakley being fucking Taylor's dicks. That's my vote. Adam, what's your vote?
I mean, I'm partial to my own penis. That's something I've said many times, but I was gonna give it to Pivot. I'm gonna stick with Pivot, but also there were a lot of funny ones. Honorable mention to the Star Trek
Good card.
Yeah, that was
Sports reference.
That
Yeah.
was
That was
mine.
really good. That was really good. Taylor, what's your favorite?
Yeah, I'm definitely picking the our dicks talking to each other.
Nice.
I loved the pivot. I loved the Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. I loved all the Taco Bell drawings. But I loved pivot, but I'm gonna give it to the dicks.
Yeah, Megan Luce, you're the winner.
Megan, congratulations.
Who was pivot?
Pivot, I believe, was Stephanie Ibanez.
Nice. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
very
great
good
job. All right. So.
All right, everybody, let's do the should we do the wheel?
Let's do the wheel.
Wheel.
All right.
Of.
I'm gonna screen.
Wheel.
Prizes.
All right, so this is the raffle. We're
Share
trying
the
it for the first
screen.
time. Let's see if I don't fuck it up.
You will.
How many
Don't
people
worry.
total? How many total people were in the raffle right now?
26.
Nice.
All
So there's
right.
26 people. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hit the button. I'm gonna spin the button.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins.
button.
Wow, this is fancy.
Who's
It's
it
a
coming
good
up
game
against?
show.
What if your girlfriend won?
Oh!
She was close.
Oh!
Frankie Berman,
Frankie
congratulations.
Hey, Frankie Berman gets a sticker.
Nice
Yay.
job. Nice job.
All right, and I'll stop screen sharing. Congratulations, Berman. We'll get that out
All
to you.
right, so you did your plugs already, Adam. We already got your plugs out of the way, right?
Mhm.
We did that. Or you got anything else you want to plug?
No, people know where to find me.
Cool.
Just shows in May, and yeah, I'm good.
Very cool. Well, as for me, at Bowers Comedy, which is just always an ad for my Patreon. So join my Patreon, patreon.com/Bowers Comedy. Today on Origin Stories, we have Galena Ravina is tonight. And then we've got some big
So if you
names
want to
coming
ask questions about how I am as a roommate,
up. There you go.
how I
And
was
then-
as a roommate, go for
And then we
it.
got some good names coming up, right? We got Taylor this in February. Taylor's
We have
Yeah.
Taylor. We've got your mom.
My mom is coming up. My mom's gonna do an
that's
origin story
great.
with my mom on the which is her birthday, around her birthday. So it's the 12th, which her birthday I think is the 26th, but it's the February for her birthday. And then I thought we had somebody else cool coming up too for origin stories.
And I want to out myself. I
and
just
Brett,
texted
and Brett's
Kevin.
next week. So Brett Druck is
Brett
next week.
Druck, we do.
And then Taylor and the
I
member.
texted Kevin and I said, I need Taco Bell. Do you want to partake? And he's not. He doesn't support me in this journey. I'm going to be doing this by myself.
You're going to Taco
That's
Bell?
okay. Taco
Which
Bell is
sounds like
the
I'll
probably
ultimate.
order.
You can do it by yourself food. I don't think anyone judges anyone if they get Taco Bell separately.
You should do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. eating Taco
Well,
Bell
I'm
with other
going to.
people
I've got no
is kinda-
choice now, do I?
No. I used to love Taco Bell, but then I had the whole like vertigo thing, and I tried it again, and I had another episode back when. So no more Taco Bell for Taylor.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
And I like
not
Baja
great.
Blast.
Yeah, I give it up every now and again, and then I'm always back. Hey, if you're one of our testers, other thing, if you're one of our testers for me and Steve's app, Chrissy sent you some emails. We did some testing stuff. We sent you some money, so start testing that if you could. I want to get the testing done the next couple weeks before the Super Bowl. So if you guys said you're going to be a tester, I need a couple people's Steve, I need your Venmo or PayPal, and then so Rachel, Sue, I need that too. Other than that, what else I got? I had a great time in Indiana. So thanks for people that came to those shows. I was hoping to see Shannon Burke and Marion, but she got the COVID, so she couldn't come. But it was a great time. I did an hour 40 in Marion. It was pretty intense.
Wow.
Pretty intense.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's the only place people like me other than here. At one point I riffed. I said I was talking about the going into the Zoom and hanging out with people during the pandemic, and I'm like, look, guys, I'm famous in two places: Marion, Indiana, and that fucking.
Awesome.
So-
I'll make sure we don't have any other
Anything to
generals.
catch up on, Rach?
I think we're good. Yeah, I love this raffle thing. That was a lot of fun. So I think I want to do this on Wednesdays. So
Perfect.
we'll figure out different things.
We'll call it
So-
Waffle Wednesday.
Waffle
And
Wednesday. That's
Friday, our guest host is Dwayne Perkins. So Dwayne Perkins.
Hell yeah.
Friday, so come check that. I think we have Mary Santora next Wednesday. So Mary Santora
Yep.
next Wednesday with
Awesome.
Grant Lyons. It's gonna be a good time. So come check
Awesome.
that out. Other than that,
It's good to see everybody. Adam, thanks for joining
guys.
us again.
thanks for
Of
having
course,
us.
thanks for
Crash on
having
your
me.
1099 that you can't download.
Hey, and go Bengals if I don't see y'all before then.
Who Dey, baby.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.